Everybody wants a diet video, so let's get after it. Now, whether you're vegan or not really doesn't matter. There's two principles that have to be the foundation for whatever program you're following, and if they are, you're slowly going to decrease body fat, increase muscle mass, and get the results you want. Let's get into it. So one of the hardest parts about making this video is I am constantly changing my diet. Now, I'm going to get into the specifics of what I'm currently doing, but just so you know, I kind of think of myself as a walking science experiment, and I could wake up tomorrow morning and be like, "Fuck it, let's try something new," which is an important mindset I think everybody should have, because at the end of the day, if you're truly serious about this, you should take the time to figure out what works best for you. And no one can know your body better than you can. One of my favorite sayings is no one's coming for you. And I think if you take that mindset, you're gonna absolutely have success. By all means, go through my channel, steal as much information as possible, other fitness channels, take it all, but make sure you don't expect anybody else to do the work for you. All right, that's enough motivational crap. Just wanna make sure your head wasn't all the way up your ass, but if it was, which brings me to principle number one. And this rings true no matter what diet I've done, and I've done a lot of them. Vegan keto, low carb, carb cycling, I mean, whatever you can think of, I've tried it. And that is at least 40% of your calories have to come from protein. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna argue me on that and cite case studies. Cool story, bro. Just start your own YouTube channel. I'm just giving you my personal experience of people I've worked with and myself, that if you don't do that, your body fat, your body composition takes on a different form. You're not gonna slowly decrease body fat, increase muscle mass. And the first question I usually get is, how do you get so much protein being vegan? Don't you get a bunch of trace carbs and a bunch of random stuff with your protein? I drink a shitload of shakes. Now, I use a pea protein isolate. It's fermented. It does have a little carbs in it, but for the most part, it's the cleanest thing you can get as a vegan, be able to get enough protein to maintain that muscle mass. And for me, I do 3, sometimes 4 shakes a day. So the myth of food is better than shakes, kind of bullshit. And the brand isn't that important, but I'm always trying to find the best possible isolate I can get that still tastes good enough to drink 3 times a day, but also sits well with my stomach. And I'm sure some of your significant others can attest. Some proteins don't sit well. The second principle is you're gonna have to suffer. Not forever, but you're gonna have to run a slight deficit to get the look you want. People that say you can't lose body fat and gain muscle mass, they're full of shit. But I ran into that same problem when I was younger. I believed that when I heard, I just had to bulk up, right? End up looking like a water buffalo, diet all that fat off, lose most of the muscle. Currently what I'm doing is 3 shakes a day and then 2 solid meals. Now the solid meals are some sort of vegan meat alternative like a Beyond Meat or something similar, and I pair that with a green vegetable. And I suffer through that all week to just have one day where I carb load and eat crap like crazy. I mean, I'm the reason you go to the store and try to buy your kid cereal and they're out of it. I'm not proud of it, but it was me. And it really is that simple. All you gotta do is sacrifice during the week, get enough protein in, and make sure you're in a slight deficit, and little by little, you're gonna get the results you want. Now, if you want me to go into specifics on certain diets I've done, like the vegan keto, like the intermittent fasting, I'm more than happy to make a video on those. It's just too much to cover in one video. So if you excuse me, I'm gonna have to snort the rest of this protein before I go to bed. I really wanna try it, but I might throw up everywhere afterwards. So as always, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment the video may do next, and get after it, get growing. I'll talk to you soon.